The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Confidence is up, and the economy is getting stronger.
The markets are reflecting an improving economic backdrop.
The U.S. economy is performing very well.
The economy is improving both in the U.S. and globally.
We're finally starting to get a better underpinning to the overall economy.
Our economy is now strong.
Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Unbelievable. All these people, all the financial shows, Washington, the TV financial shows, the jibber jabbers, all they do is spin. And this is why we need Trump. You know, candidate Trump is what we really need. When he came out and said, all of this stuff is phony. The earnings, it's all phony. Unemployment, all phony. Now, Trump is trying to change this, but he's being stopped. Every time he tries to do something, they come out and stop him. I mean, ridiculous. They won't let him change anything. That's the political establishment class. Who's the political establishment class? I get people ask me all the time. Let me tell you who it is. These are people who have never been wealthy. These are people who have never been not wealthy. They don't even live well. Who end up getting elected. They end up going to Washington. And once they get into Washington, they feel power. They never had power before. It's like you take a guy, he's a loser, and you put him on a police force. All of a sudden he feels power. And once he gets that power, or the TSA, when you go through an airport, you see those people, right? Once they get power, these are losers. And once they get power, they become a pain in the neck, right? It's the same thing with politicians. They go to Washington, and they never had wealth, never experienced wealth. They find that power, and then they abuse that power to become wealthy. And these are the people who resent people like Trump, who's always had wealth, who was born into wealth. And that's the group that hates Trump. He's born into wealth, and he decides he wants to be president of the United States. And 2 years later, he's president of the United States. They hate Trump, and they're trying to stop him at every turn. And we got to stop this. We got to do something, because the economy, the S&P, the values on the if you take all the S&P 500 valuations, they're lousy. They're on par with the levels preceding the Great Depression. What are you, nuts? Do you understand what a bubble that is? That's an incredible bubble. But they're not going to tell you that. Nobody on these financial shows, these jibber jabbers. You think Varney wants to hurt his Microsoft? All we hear from Varney, I have Microsoft. I have Microsoft. It's all he thinks about every day. I have Microsoft. We got to keep telling people the economy's doing great. It's doing wonderful. So more people buy Microsoft so I can get rich. Let's talk about corporate profits. I mean, in the last 5 years, on an annualized basis, they haven't even grown. If you think about it, they haven't grown 1% over the last 5 years. Not 1%. So how's the stock getting so high? Why stocks keep going up, 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 up? Stock buybacks. Must be nice. You go to work every morning, you're CEO. You're making $20, $30 million, the average CEO, and he hasn't got to work. He just goes buy stock, even though every year you look at his performance and it sucks. I mean, can you imagine making 30 million a year and your corporate profits remain less than 1% on an annualized basis over the last, let's say, 5-6 years? Are you nuts? This is crazy. And you keep getting richer because you keep on buying more stock. using your money, using your profits, borrowing money, 0% to keep on buying your own stock. Over the last 10 years, the S&P 500 corporations have returned more money to the shareholders via the stock buybacks and dividends than they've earned. How can you do that and not have a bubble? So they're taking care of, the CEOs are taking care of themselves in the S&P 500 companies. And here are all-time new highs almost every day, all-time new highs. But wait a minute. They're only returning the money to the shareholder by way of dividends through stock buybacks to keep them happy. But what about the guy that's working for one of these S&P 500 companies? He hasn't seen a raise. He hasn't seen overtime in 8 years. In fact, what he sees, they get rid of him. To save, to get more profits, they get rid of his job. They ship it overseas. Then they say, oh, the company's profitable. Well, it's only profitable because they cut more jobs, U.S. jobs. That's how companies are getting profitable. They're not getting profitable because they came up with a new idea and research and development. They put it out there, they tested it, then they got it out to the marketplace, and they built a better product than the Chinese or the South Koreans or Vietnam. This is the bubble we're talking about. You know what the debt is? These companies, nobody ever talks about the debt of the S&P 500. The debt is so high, they're 30% higher than in 2008 when the market started to crash. Think about that. Our debt is 30% higher. The S&P companies are 30% higher the debt at $8.6 trillion than when the market started to crash back in 2008. What are you, nuts? Think about that. My God, oh, there's no bubble. Well, then explain to us, there's no bubble. Then how come the market crashed in 2008 and we're worse off now as far as corporate debt? Now, why is the corporate debt so high? Because they keep borrowing money. And you think they stop because B raised rates 4 times? They haven't stopped. That's still cheap money. It's not cheap as 0, but 1% is pretty cheap. They're still doing, matter of fact, in 2017, they're going to be doing as much corporate stock buybacks as they've done in the last 5 years. This is crazy. Corporate debt is nuts. Think about the debt, the corporate debt to our economic growth, to the GDP. It's at the corporate debt is at a historical high to the GDP. So why isn't the market crashing? Oh, it's going to. As soon as we stop propping it up. The market never had. Remember, the economy has never had a recovery. All we've been doing is propping the market up since 2009 with cheap money. Just keep propping it up. Keep propping it up. So how can you sit there and think that we have a good economy when corporate debt is 30% higher than what it was in September 2008 when the market started to crash, or the corporate debt to GDP is ridiculous at 45.3%. The ratio of corporate debt to GDP is at historic high. That means it's surpassed levels preceding the last 2 recessions. But hey, what do these guys keep telling us?
I think the U.S. economy is in very good shape.
The stocks have been strong. The global economy is improving.
Well, the economy is doing very well right
now. So how can they say that with a straight face when the debt is killing these companies? But nobody wants to talk about it. That's unbelievable. Just unbelievable, isn't it? That's why you want to be a member of my gang. So let's take advantage of this. When the market goes up, let's take advantage of it. But we'll be ready when it goes down to make sure we don't give back our profits. That's why you want to be a gang member. Be right back. Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Vest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the MaxVest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
I have learned so much.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best.
And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call, 877-600-4264. Wouldn't it be nice if someone told you when to buy and sell stocks? Well, there is. The Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts actually tell you when to buy or sell stocks. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
Okay, ladies, this message is for you because you invest so much into your professional careers, your organizations, your children. It's time to invest in yourself and secure your financial future in the stock market. And you can do that with philsgang.com. You'll learn when to buy and sell short stocks and when to take profits. Now that you've taken care of everyone else, isn't it time to secure your financial future? Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been in the financial business myself about 24 years. Very much enjoy the software program for the charts.
I love the new MV charts on Phil's software, and I'm making profits using them.
Complete guidance and professional education for investors who want to succeed in the stock market.
I love your new MV1, making lots of profits.
I love the chart. You know, I'm limited with time. Real good as far as just looking at whatever ticker tells me right away.
I've always enjoyed Phil's straightforwardness and talk about what's really going on.
The new MV1 and MV2 charting software. I particularly like the pre- and post-market candlesticks.
You guys have always been great on the service side. I can't say enough about the service side.
Don't wait. Sign up for Phil's Gang today. Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
What the leaders you just described proposed is unworkable. I think that it's ridiculous and disgraceful that they want to play politics with the debt ceiling at this moment. I think that's a ridiculous idea.
We had a very good meeting with Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. We agreed to a 3-month extension on debt ceiling.
Come together right now over me.
A great respect for the sanctity of the debt ceiling. And Chuck does, and Nancy does, and we all do. So that will never be a problem. We would have done a one-year deal. We could have done a one-year deal, but we couldn't do it for one reason. It's called the military. We need the flexibility. Friendly. It was a meeting that we all wanted to get together and do something. And I think the primary reason was because you look at North Korea, you look at the hurricanes, you look at what's going on in the Middle East. And I said, frankly, it's time that we walk out and shake hands and have a deal.
Do you want to get rid of that vote process entirely, Mr. President?
Well, I think that, it could be discussed. For many years, people have been talking about getting rid of debt ceiling altogether, and there are a lot of good reasons to do that. So certainly that's something that will be discussed. We even discussed it at the meeting that we had yesterday. It complicates things. It's really not necessary because you're talking about budget, so it's really not necessary. But it's certainly something we could discuss. But as long as it's there, it will never be violated.
And that is the meeting they had yesterday when McConnell and Ryan, we can't get this done. We can't get this done. Trump goes over and he talks to the Democrats and gets a deal done. Pushed off for just 3 months, by the way. You know the real deal with these debt ceilings? You got to get rid of these debt ceilings because the debt ceiling creates lies. Real lies. We were always told, do you remember when Obama, we were hitting near the debt ceiling and he came out with whoppers? Real lies. He always told us the consequences would be catastrophic. We don't raise the debt ceiling because we got $17 trillion in bills to pay. And if we don't do that, if we don't pay our bills, I'm going to have to close parks. It's going to be catastrophic. Interest rates would skyrocket. Home values would plummet. Jobs for investment would disappear. The dollar would crash. Governments would seize up. The government could not provide any basic services for lack of borrowing power. They said it would be worse than the crash of 2008 if we don't raise that debt ceiling. It would be bigger than the Great Depression itself, he went on to say. What a fraud he was. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So a big lie. A big lie. So they raised the debt ceiling. It's a big lie because America always pays its bills. They have a printing machine. It's a bunch of nonsense. And we may hear that at the end of 3 months. If 3 months from now, we hear that same lie. They play that same lie over and over and over. Look, they raised the debt ceiling. They always will raise the debt ceiling. They play games. But they have to raise the debt ceiling because our government has to pay its bills. And Trump's right. Get rid of it. It's all a game. Get rid of it. But see, it always comes to that year where they start, when they're ready. It's always October. They raise the debt, but they don't just do it. They have to fight over it and play games and posture with each other, the Democrats and Republicans. And it does nothing for us. Remember the last time? I think they closed some parks or something. Remember, he was going crazy over that. Unbelievable. And then what they do is they stop paying the bills purposely to keep the stack growing higher and higher and higher so they could use that as leverage. This is crazy. This is nuts. You look at this country will always pay its bills. So no matter what story you get in 3 months, just always know it's a lie. If you avoid paying your bills and you go into debt, that would destroy the country, of course. Nobody's going to do that. Anyways, so it's just crazy. So this whole debt ceiling is just insane. It's just nuts.
The president can speak for himself, but his feeling was that we needed to come together to not create a picture of divisiveness at a time of genuine national crisis.
Yeah, right. Like he cares. Here's Louis. I love Louis.
If you look back before the election, Paul Ryan and Mitch McConnell were totally opposed to the things that got Donald Trump elected. And I told the president back in June, you are being slow-walked. We are being slow-walked.
He's absolutely right.
In terms of making the deal, this is all political theater.
That's
the reality is that we've spent money and we have to pay for it. And as a country, we don't do things to sell things to make money to pay for it. We always use debt financing. So until we change our structure to attach payments to the budgets that we passed, we're always going to be in this situation. And so I'm glad that he took that off the table so that Congress could actually focus on things like tax reform, which is what the American people want.
Unbelievable. She's right. Absolutely right. And what are you going to do? You got entitlements, you got debt service, you got all this mandatory spending programs. You put them all together. It consumes 100% of our revenues that come in. So, yeah, more than that, actually. What am I talking about? So, and again, for Congress, and they always pay this stuff through borrowing. They always borrow. Print money and borrow. It's just nonsense. So everything that comes out of Washington is nonsense. It's a spin. But here's what people don't realize. We're getting to a point where it's getting very dangerous because this political establishment class, who I explained who they are, they hate Trump so much they're going to put themselves first. They're going to put their feelings themselves first, their hatred of Trump ahead of what's good for the country. The economy's got to start growing. We need productivity. Without productivity, you cannot grow wages. You cannot grow jobs. And our productivity has not increased since 2008. When we get back, let's take a look at some stocks and how we can make some money, how we're doing with our oil and gold stocks. Be right back. Phil's Gang. Join my gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil's Gang and Choice Trade are separate and unrelated companies. Choice Trade does not provide any investment advice or recommend or endorse any particular security or investment strategy. At philsgang.com, we're always striving to understand our members' needs. And for over 18 years, philsgang.com has met the goals to educate and inform investors how to make the most of your money and your choices. That's why Phil Grandy and philsgang.com has teamed up with Choice Trade, a leading online broker for stocks and options. Choice Trade has received 4 stars 6 times from Barron's in their annual survey of online brokers. Phil Grandy at philsgang.com recommends Choice Trade as your online broker. For more information on Phil's Gang and opening an account with Choice Trade, go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
Well, all of the tools you put together for us have just given us so much confidence.
I have learned so much. It is absolutely incredible.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence than when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work. I love the chart.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best.
And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job. Listen to Phil, join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. No sales pitches, no boring seminars, no spaghetti dinners. At philsgang.com, we teach you technical analysis, how to read stock charts, and ultimately how to make money in the stock market. For only $39.95 a month or as little as $1.30 a day, you too can master investing in the stock market. philsgang.com provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, plus friendly customer support. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Information. Everybody wants information. Your world is a non-stop stream of information. But as investors, we have to filter the mass information, recognize pattern trends, and take advantage. At philsgang.com, we simplify and give you the exact information and support you need to make you smarter and a more profitable investor. For as low as $39.95 a month, you'll have complete access to all the Phil's Gang daily information, including the ever so popular daily information sharing live market webinar class. Follow Phil's exclusive stock recommendations. Gain the wisdom and knowledge of Phil's 40 years of investing analysis. If your time is tight and you're looking to make profits in the stock market, choose philsgang.com to provide long-term and short-term guidance to making profits in the stock market. This is information you can't live without. Call today, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. And sign up today.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Wouldn't it be nice if someone told you when to buy and sell stocks? Well, there is. The Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts actually tell you when to buy or sell stocks. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
I have learned so much.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best.
And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job. Join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So the big deal now is the debt ceiling is supposed to be behind us, and hopefully in 3 months they don't start playing the game that we're going to go into a deep depression because we got all these bills and we're not going to pay them. Hate that game plan. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of the debt ceiling. The only reason why the politicians want to keep the debt ceiling so they can use it to play games and to scare us. That's right, to scare us. Why don't they start working, instead of scaring us, why don't they work on making sure we have more disposable income? How's about that? Meaning income that we have after we pay our taxes. Let's get to the taxes. Let's cut these taxes. We need more disposable income. If we have more disposable income, that gives us more discretionary income, meaning that we are going to have, after we pay our taxes, we got more money. We can invest that money. We can save the money. We can spend the money. After our necessities like our rent and clothing and food and that sort of thing. But the problem is we just don't have enough discretionary income. That's why the economy's not growing. It's not growing. I mean, it's crazy. And as I said, U.S. companies are more indebted now than ever, more leveraged than ever, and less profitable than ever. Are you kidding? But boy, they're valued better than ever. And that's why you want to use a chart. so we can take advantage of this fraud. And so as the market keeps moving up and keeps pushing higher and higher, we continue to buy it, even though we know it's phony, even though the President Trump, as candidate Trump, identified that. But so what? Why not make money? If they want to keep pushing this fake narrative, let's go. As long as we know how to identify when the crash is coming or correction is coming. As I've told you over and over and over, a lot of people don't go into stock markets. They're very scared. They think one morning they wake up and the market's going to be down and they're going to wipe out their 401ks, wipe out all their stocks. That is not true. That's a myth. That's not how it happens. It takes a very, very long time when the first signal comes up that we're going to go into a correction to when it really happens. It's like pushing around the Queen Mary. It's not a speedboat. Everybody uses that same story. Boy, I remember I went to lunch in 1987, came back to market was down 500 points. No, that's not true. The 1987 crash started in January. That's right. The crash was in October, but we had signs of the crash beginning in January. That's how it works. If you're a technician, if you know how to read a chart. And that's what I do. And that's why I reach out to you and tell you, join my gang. Make some money while you can. Your Social Security is not going to take care of it. You think you're going to live off Social Security? And even if you have a little nest egg with inflation, why do you think so many people are working I mean, we see people 70 years old, older than that, working at supermarkets because there's not, and they're pushing carts. And as I said before, some of them are so old you have to put them in the cart and then you push them up to the car, unload your groceries, put them back in the cart, and bring them back to the store. Wow. Unbelievable. So we got this big thing out there that's telling us, and everybody tells us every day everything is wonderful. Well, let them think that. You know all I want to know? You really want to know if things are wonderful or not? You look at the Treasury yield. If that's going down, it's telling you, and it's been tanking. When the Treasury yield, the 10-year Treasury yield, easy to look up, just what you do, track it. Just track it. And as it keeps going lower and lower, it's telling you the economy sucks. Then look at the dollar. It tells you the economy sucks when it's going down. But you want to know what a great indicator is? The 10-year right now is at 204. Let's see. 3 months ago, what was it 3 months ago? I'll have GR look it up. But I think it was a 2 point, but we'll get the actual number. So the economy, okay, it was 227. 227. Now it's 204. So that means we're going to break the 2 handle. And when you break the 2 handle, that's telling you the economy is really in trouble. But here's what's really going to tell you. Disney. DIS. Let's put it up on the screen. Disney is one of the greatest economy indicators. Great. It's the bellwether. Simple. You don't have to call your broker and say, what do you think is going to happen with the market? What do you think is happening with the economy? Do you think we're going to go into a crash? Should I buy bonds? Look at Disney. After you look at the Treasury, if you see the Treasury going down, 10-year Treasury yield going down, you see the dollar going down, and what I mean by down, not just one day, you have a trend. Look at Disney. Today it collapsed again. My Lord. Look at that. If we go back, take Disney back 1 year. If you take Disney back 1 year, okay, it's telling you the truth. Disney dropped from $116 to today, $96.63. We have a 16% pullback. Now, in August, remember, the stock went up from about $90 to $115. Now they're giving it all back. It went up 27%, and it just dropped right back. In fact, if you put up the stock and you go all the way back to June 15th, June 2015, it was at $122. And today, it's at $96. I'll round it up. This has had a 21% decline in its stock. Wow. Now, take the dollar. See, this is what you listen to. This is why you become a gang member. See, my gang never has to worry if the market's going up or down. We'll always be on the right side of the investment. The dollar, let's go back with the dollar. Let's take the back to the high in May 2017 was at 20, we'll round it off, $27. And today, $23, rounded off. 14%. So say 10%. Wow. So now you got the dollar going down, but 10, 14%. You got Disney going down. What do we say? 20%, I think. 21%. So you got the dollar going down, and unbelievable. You got Disney going down, and you got the Treasury going down. So how could anybody sit there and claim this right here? How can they claim this?
I think the U.S. economy is in very good shape.
How can you get out there and lie like that? Easy. They just open their mouth. All right, so here's what we're going to do. So what we're going to do is keep making money. So what do? The first thing we did is let's keep buying gold. Why? Because the dollar keeps going down. Disney keeps going down. The 10-year yield keeps going down. That's telling us the truth. The economy stinks. But boy, if you look at the stock market in that same time frame, whoa! Go back to 2015. The same time frame, the market went from $178, the S&P, up to $250. Wow. So a 40% gain says, let's do it this way here. Let's say about a 30% gain since January 2017. 30% gain, but yet, when you overlay it against the dollar, against Disney, against the 10-year Treasury yield, it's one big lie. That's what they call a bubble. You think your broker, your planner is going to call you and tell you that? Of course not. Because how do they make their money? They only make their money if you stay in. If you stay in, because if you pull their money out, remember, they get paid on the size of the fund. They don't get paid on the performance of the fund. So let's go to GDX. So we knew, if you were a gang member, we knew, hey, it's time. We got to start buying some gold here because people are going to start going, look, smart money's going to look for safety. We'll get back. We'll go over some of our gold stocks. Join my gang right now. 877-600-GANG. You get a good night's sleep, and I'm not selling a pillow either.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. No sales pitches, no boring seminars, no spaghetti dinners. At philsgang.com, we teach you technical analysis, how to read stock charts, and ultimately how to make money in the stock market. For only $39.95 a month or as little as $1.30 a day, you too can master investing in the stock market. philsgang.com provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, plus friendly customer support. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
I have learned so much.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best.
And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call, 877-600-4264. Wouldn't it be nice if someone told you when to buy and sell stocks? Well, there is. The Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts actually tell you when to buy or sell stocks. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264.
We will never fully understand what we've asked of you, or your families, asking you to put yourself in harm's way, to endure it all. But we do understand that it's our turn, our duty, to keep you secure for the rest of your life. Wounded Warrior Project long-term support programs help our most severely ill or injured veterans live independently, at no cost, for life, so that they might stand at ease. Join us at findwwp.org.
Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with a prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, listen to this. This is why you want to join my gang. Listen to this dope.
Okay, how about Terex?
Terex is unique in that it's a business that's gone through a lot of divestitures. You've got a new management team in there. They're doing a lot on every front of the business, whether it's divesting non-core assets, whether it's optimizing its footprint, and then they call it an execute to win, but they're focused on growing sales. Terex would also benefit from cleanup from any of these storms.
You believe it? That's called a story. Now, somebody's going to buy this stock today. Now, let's put it up on the chart, okay? TEX. Now, someone's going to buy it because they're all excited because they're studying their footprint. They're studying their footprint. Maybe that's where the big, what's the guy running around in the woods? Everybody's been trying to, maybe Bigfoot. That's it. She should have said, they're tracking Bigfoot. You should buy this stock. If they catch Bigfoot, boy, the stock is going to go up. That's what she should have said about the footprint, right? Unbelievable. Big footprint. They're optimizing their footprint. Well, maybe I should take my foot and put it on a print, and I'll optimize that too and tell you to buy a stock. What are you, nuts?
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
I mean, this is what they try to do. So let's go look at the stock. Now, instead of listening to that garbage, let's look at the stock. The stock has been up since November. The stock's up 90%. But guess what? If you overlay the S&P, the S&P's been up 20%. So now remember, the S&P's going up 20% because the S&P's going 20%. They can push this stock up 90%. But nobody's looking at, wait a minute, the dollar is tanking, the 10-year yield is tanking. So nobody's talking about that. They don't want you to know about that. No way do they want you to know about that. They don't want any warnings. So my chart, I bring it back. I'm going to bring it back right now. This is just unbelievable. So let's take this from this point here. Give me $33. Give me $33 to I don't know. Give me $33 to $39. So it went up 18%. I don't care about Bigfoot's footprint or his socks. I don't care about anything about that. What do I care about his footprint? That they're optimizing the footprint. Do I really care? No. And do I care about their, what is it? An execute to win. They got an execute to win policy. Boy, let's buy some of that. Boy, I haven't heard that one. Let's buy that stock. They got an execute to win policy. I wonder how many companies have an execute to lose policy. I think I'll go after that one. I want to find the one company, the SP 500, that have an execute to lose policy. What are you, nuts? So now the stock, thank God for my chart, because now the stock since July 26 has been red, telling you to stay out of this. Or if you got in and you got lucky, to stay out of it. Now remember, all these companies, S&P 500 companies, are more indebted, more leveraged, less profitable, but yet their values are better than ever. What a beautiful ride we're going to have down. And even if you just join the gang, so whatever stocks you're in or portfolio in, just so you will know, it's worth it to join the gang just to know when to get out with your 401k, for heaven's sakes. So how ridiculous. Now let's take a look at some of how we're doing with some of our stocks. Now let's take XES. Now that's an exchange traded fund. Remember I said, why don't you just join the gang, and if you're real busy, why don't you just follow me in my exchange traded funds? That's all. It's easy. Take you 2 minutes a night. Just do what I'm doing. So XES was one. It started to turn green. Okay, it went up from 1271 to 1340. Went up 5%, but we couldn't buy it. Why? Because it was red. It was telling us the institutions were still not putting enough money in. In fact, it started to turn red at 1524, and it dropped down to 1271. 1271. Now, so it dropped 16%. Now, someone's going to tell, like this dope will say, buy XES. Now's the time. Look, it's going up. Buy it now. And most people would. But my chart, the candlesticks remain red. So it keeps going up red. I thought, about 5%, we said. Kept going up 5%. And then finally it turns green. So now it turned green. What a beautiful thing. It turned green at $13.43. And it went up to 1460. 1460. So there's an 8% gain, 8% return in 5 days, an 8% return. So say 5%. You didn't get it all. Isn't that beautiful? So you didn't get in the first 5% because it was red, which means you had a higher probability of getting up to $18 from, let's say, $13.34 than you would have from $12.71. See, that's the beautiful thing about the charting that I designed. It tells you not to get in when it's going up, because you can get caught. You get in a stock, you think it's going good, you wake up next morning, it drops on you, you lost money. That is so discouraging. But the way I put this chart together and the algorithm, it tells you it only turns green when enough of the big institutions like J.P. Morgan, Goldman Sachs, all the big guys are putting their money in. Until that happens, it will remain red. It tells you it's a warning. You can get it if you want. I wouldn't recommend it. But then once it turns green, how beautiful. We got another nice oil stock that's working for us. Okay, another nice oil stock. We had Hess. And it's still not late. Why don't you join tonight, and you can follow me in these oil stocks doing terrific. Here's a good one, Hess. He's a nice refiner. Now, it went from $36.83, and it went up to $39.85. It went up 8%, but I couldn't buy it because it was red. But then finally, it turned green yesterday. It turned green at $40.08, and today it went up to about $41.37. So we're just starting with it. But we got 3% in 2 days. But here's what we knew: the first 5%, or from 36.83 to 38.985, wasn't safe to get in. Isn't that nice to know that? So we get in a little later. Look, we're doing pretty good. Now we got some great oil stocks, but we're even doing better than that. Look at bank stocks are so weak. Why are bank stocks weak? Because if you were a gang, I'd tell you to short the bank stocks because the 10-year Treasury yield's going down. And anytime the 10-year Treasury yield is going down, that's telling you the banks aren't going to make money. That's right. And the dollar's going down. It's telling you the economy's getting worse. So the banks are going to go down. So we had the stock went green around $124. And then it turned red at $132. So it went up 6%, and then it told you get out, but start to short it. So it went down now. This is PNC, okay, bang, and it went from 132. I just rounded off 133 down to 119.87. You picked up 9%. The minute it turned red, you hit a little button that says sell short, and you're making money as it goes down. How many times have you ever made money on a stock that goes down? You never did, because you're always told, don't do that, don't do that. That's dangerous. That's shorting dangerous. Dangerous? No, dangerous is being a dope and staying in a stock, calling your broker and saying, what do you think we should do? What do you think we should do? What should I do? And he's going to tell you the same thing. You're doing fine. You're doing fine.
You're fine. You don't pay attention to the value of your house every day, don't you?
Yeah, we're doing fine because what we're doing is we're measuring your footprint. And we're measuring come over to the office, we'll measure your footprint. We'll put it up with Bigfoot's footprint. And then you know, if your foot gets itchy, then you know to sell. How's that? That's what they're going to tell you. What are you, nuts? Yeah. And they're executing, buy the stock, they're going to tell you, because they're executing to win. A plan to win. They're executing a plan to win. Well, if I call some stupid broker and I said, hey, what's your policy over there? Oh, we're executing a plan to win. I would hope so. If someone was that stupid, they think they have to execute a plan to win and tell people their plan is to win? I mean, if I ever call, they want to invest $100,000, and the guy says, hey, by the way, we're executing a plan to win. You think I'd put my money with him? What are you, nuts? Join my gang right now, 877-600-GANG. It's only $39.95. Try it for a month, and you'll get good night's sleep, and I don't sell pillows.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.